Okay. Hello, good morning to all the students.
Good morning, sir.
So actually in today's class, let us discuss about the bacterial diseases. The bacterial diseases on plants. Actually, up to yesterday, or up to the last class, we discussed about the bacteria and their cell structure and the bacteria reproduction and the different types of reproduction we discussed so far. In today's class, let us go for bacterial diseases. Do you know any disease about the bacteria which occurs in plants? Hello? Do you have any idea regarding the bacterial diseases that are caused in crop plants? Hello? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, do you have any idea regarding the plant diseases caused by this bacteria? Caused by bacteria. Why I don't know this problem. ఏమైనా క్రాప్ డిసీజెస్ ఏమైనా తెలుసా మీకు? విన్నారా ఎప్పుడైనా ఎక్కడైనా? మీరు మార్కెట్కి వెళ్తూ ఉంటారా? రాజశేఖర్, ఓన్లీ 3 members are attended. What happened to the rest of the people? Do you have any idea regarding So I will enter as a co-host and then I will show you just like yesterday. I will yes. Okay. Wait for some time. I will show you some pictures. Are you observing the screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Screen కనిపిస్తోందా?
ఇంకా క్లియర్ కనిపించట్లేదు సార్.
ఏమీ కనిపించట్లేదా? బ్యాక్టీరియా డిసీజెస్ ఇన్
కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
ఏముంది?
బ్యాక్టీరియల్ డిసీజెస్ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్.
Yes. 1 minute. So these are actually in previous classes we discussed about what are bacteria, where they are present, and what is the mode of their distribution, and what is the structure of bacteria, types of bacteria depending upon their shape and depending upon the distribution of flagellum on the surface of the bacterial cell and the structure of the bacterial cell, and what are the chemical components that built an envelope or which is known to be cell wall, and what are the cell inclusions, and at the same time we discussed about the reproduction in bacteria, that is the vegetative reproduction, so by means of binary fission, and the asexual reproduction by means of endospores or resting spores, and by means of sexual reproduction through different ways which were confirmed by the different scientists, microbiologists. For example, conjugation, which occurs in two different bacterial cells, which are called positive bacterial cell and a negative bacterial cell, and genetic transformation, and then transduction. So actually here in an instance, normally conjugation, just I have to tell 2 points regarding the reproduction is concerned before entering into the bacterial diseases in plants. So in last class it is not completely clear due to network problem. So regarding the conjugation is concerned, conjugation occurs in the plant where an extra DNA molecule is present, and such cells, bacterial cells, are called donor cells, and the bacterial cells which does not bear this plasmid, they are called recipient. These two types of bacteria known to be positive and negative, plus strained and minus strained, when they come in contact with each other, they form conjugation tube, and each bind by means of pili, that is called sex pili or fimbriae, and a conjugation tube is formed, and the plasmid of donor bacterial cell undergoes replication and forms a copy of it, and which will be transferred into the recipient cell and transforming that recipient cell into a donor cell. That is called conjugation. So here what happens, the donor bacterial cell transforms the recipient into another donor. అంటే ఒక డోనార్ సెల్ ఉండే ఎక్స్ట్రా ప్లాస్మిడ్ దాని కాపీ ఫార్మ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఎదురుగుండేటువంటి రిసిపియంట్ సెల్కి ఎంటర్ అయ్యి దాన్ని కూడాను డోనార్ సెల్ గా చేస్తుంది. అండ్ దెన్ లెడర్బర్గ్ కండక్టెడ్ an experiment, and Frederick Griffith also, the Ginder, Tatum, Frederick Griffith, all these scientists, they worked on the reproduction or the transfer of genetic material in bacterium. And Frederick Griffith conducted an experiment on mice. Already I told you, the smeared bacteria and the two strains they used in this, and that is called the dead bacteria. When it is injected with normal alive non-virulent bacteria into a mice, they were killed because the genetic material present in the dead bacteria activated or transformed the normal bacteria into a virulent bacteria. That is called genetic transformation. This is called genetic transformation. Whereas in some other cases, which is called transduction, transduction is done by the virus which attacks the or which invades the bacteria. మీకు ఏమైనా వాటి పేరు తెలుసా? బ్యాక్టీరియాని అటాక్ చేసేటువంటి వైరస్ ని ఏమంటారు? బ్యాక్టీరియాని అటాక్ చేసేటువంటి వైరస్ ని ఏమంటారు? హలో, బ్యాక్టీరియాని అటాక్ చేసేటువంటి వైరస్ ని ఏమంటారు? The virus that attacks the bacteria are called bacteriophages. వింటున్నారా?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One minute with the screen. Right. So these bacteria, ఇక్కడ ఒక చిన్న పాయింట్ ఉంది. ట్రాన్స్డక్షన్ కూడాను 5 మార్క్స్ అడుగుతాడు. వాట్ ఈజ్ transduction అని? Transduction is a mode of transfer of genetic material from one bacterial cell to another bacterial cell through a vector known to be bacteriophages. Here the vector means carriers. Vectors are the virus, that is T2E1 bacteriophages. When these bacteriophages, they attack the attacks the bacterium, there they go and attaches to the one minute, they go and attaches to the bacterial DNA. బ్యాక్టీరియాలోనికి ప్రవేశించిన బ్యాక్టీరియోఫేజ్ యొక్క DNA, it goes and attaches to the bacterial DNA, and when the bacterial DNA replicates, along with it the viral DNA also replicates, and at one or other point after attaining burst stage, the bacteria cell ruptures open and all the virus will be released out. And these viruses, when they invade or when they entered into another bacterium, there once again the previous bacterial cell DNA will be transferred to another bacterial cell. This is called a transduction, which is transferred by means of a vector known to be bacteriophage, and it is very rare in its occurrence. Nearly 10,000 among 10,000 bacteria, 1% of bacteria may undergo this transduction. Okay, that is about the reproduction. So now bacterial diseases in plants. You may observe especially so many crop plants and so many vegetables, they may undergo many number of diseases. How can you say that a plant is suffering from a disease? When the plant is suffered by, or when a plant is suffering from any disease, that will be exhibited out in terms of character. In terms of character. A normal healthy plant will not show such type of character. And these characters, the exhibition of disease in terms of character is known to be symptoms. It is known to be symptoms. Okay. And these symptoms are see, these symptoms are they may vary from bacterial diseases to bacterial disease. That means the symptoms or the diseases which are occurring in plants, that is especially crop plants and vegetable crops and fruit yielding trees, they may the characters exhibiting out in terms of physical characters which are known to be symptoms, they may vary from disease to disease and bacteria to bacteria, and bacteria cause many plant diseases of cultivated crops, vegetables, fruit yielding trees. And bacterial diseases can be grouped into four broad categories. And on the basis of damage to plant tissue and the symptoms that they cause, that they appear. So instead of cause, we can say the symptoms which are appear. One minute. Okay. So, the diseases caused by bacteria may be various types. They may be various types. And basing upon that, basing upon the symptoms that they cause, and which may include vascular wilt, necrosis, and soft rot and tumor. Vascular wilt, necrosis, soft rot and tumor. See, due to the invasion of these bacteria, into the vascular system, the plant will wilt. Why it is wilting? Hello? Hello, Rastekar? Subhash?
Sir,
Okay. So here vascular wilt means the bacterial member which enters into the plant, it occupies the